In this video, I plan to show some of the production and editing that I have done for the Bops educational commercial series. Here we have the program Adobe Premiere Pro. This is where I edit my film and video, and I edit the sound for the voices and also the music. So to start off, I'll show you where my mouse is. Just follow the mouse throughout the video to see where the things are. So down the bottom here we have a timeline where all the clips and from audios to pictures have been certainly placed and cut. As you can see, there is a lot of them, and there have been a lot of audio clips that have been placed in specific places to do with the voices of each puppet. One of the key things that I wanted to do in this video was show you some of the production that goes on, the post-production in making the video. So I'm going to fast forward to a section. This section is at the beginning of the video. Here we have the puppet Sam, who has is in the Bops Playhouse, and he is on a picture and obviously looks like he's there. Now how I've done this is through the use of blue screen keying out. So I use a tool called Ultra Key, which can be found under Effects, then in Keying, and then has Ultra Key right there. Now what this does is it keys out the blue screen. As you can see, I've got a custom setting, and if I change it at all, it will change the keying out of the blue in the background. So down here we have different settings. You can change the transparency, the highlighting, the shadows. I won't touch anything because it will affect the clip, but it's just a way to show what I have done to edit out the blue screen. So as you can see, when I turn the setting off, it creates blue again, and then it turns back on. I've done this throughout the whole video, where we have Roxy, who's in Paris. She's been keyed out, this time with a different keying tool called color keying. Now the reason why I use color key is because often when you have a green screen or a blue screen, there are different shades of blue or green, and I used color key to get rid of all different types of shades, because in this clip of Sam, the blue was mainly one color, but because of lighting differences, there was several different shades of blue. So we can find color key in the same folders, video effects, keying, and then color keys right at the top. Here we have Roxy again in Paris, and there are several, as you can see, color keys. Now I'll just show you. This one's similar. You key color, so I'll turn it off, obviously, and obviously nothing happens because there's a lot of shades being taken out. So you select a color, the background, and you get rid of the color tolerance. Now if I get rid of a few of these clips, you begin to see the shades of blue disappearing, and that is another way of keying out a green screen or a blue screen, depending on what you're using. I have to say, Crush and Roxy were the hardest to key out, especially Crush, as he was a green puppet. So again, Crush has used a combination of Ultra Key and Color Key. Ultra Key is good for a whole range of keying. It's a bit more superior for getting rid of a whole background and sort of making it cleaner looking, so you can soften the edge of the keying on the puppet, and you can change the tolerance of it, whereas color key gets rid of the colors completely without having a softening tool or really having much editing done. So having a combination is good. As you can see, I'll show you. Here we can see that with all the color keys here activated, the background is gone, but the blue around Crush's head would be is still there. If I was to use another color key, it would probably get rid of part of the puppet, but by using Ultra key, I'm able to get rid of it and keep a smooth edge on the puppet to keep the furriness that the puppet's fur has. Now, there are a lot of in this video, in my video, there are a lot of transitions which are used, obviously, like here with a circle. Now, the iris is good because it's a good way of transitioning your clips. So that's pretty much all the editing that I did, apart from chopping and mixing around clips with the use of the razor tool, and a few timing things, like I'll give you an example. These clips, if I right click them and I go speed duration, this clip is 67 seconds, and at a speed of 67 seconds, and it reduces how fast or how slow you want the clip to be, and this has helped me to match my voice when recording for each puppet. You have just watched and heard Let's Make a Puppet. So thank you for listening, and continue reading on in the folio. Thank you.